Hi y'all, this is Larry from deep South Texas. It's February 28th and the garden has survived the last bit of cold weather down here at deep South Texas. The weatherman said we weren't going to have any more cold weather, but last week it was cold, and it was cold for about 4 days. And almost everything survived, although not everything. And we'll take a look at what we have going here. So again, the tomatoes and peppers have been in the ground now for about a month, and they're looking pretty healthy for the most part. And the rest of the garden is doing well too. Let's take a look. So first, the big losers. The biggest loser was my straight 8 cucumber. I thought I had this guy covered up pretty well. He was looking so good, but he didn't survive. And the pineapples, they really didn't make it either. This one still has a little bit of life in it, but the other one was completely gone. So I don't think I'm going to try pineapples anymore here in the garden. But the tomatoes, for the most part, did pretty well. Pretty well. A lot of tomatoes are flowering, although not all of them yet. These tomatoes are celebrities here, and they fared real well. The Roma tomatoes survived, but they got nipped a little bit. They got some brown leaves around the edges. They're going to be okay. This is usually one of my earliest tomatoes here at deep South Texas. And the beefsteak tomatoes are looking pretty good as well. I don't see hardly any damage on the beefsteaks. And the Cherokee purples look pretty good. A little bit of damage on a leaf or two, but not too bad. And this is a San Marzano here. It looks okay. And a couple of Amish pastes over there. They look good as well. And other than the Roma, I think the Biltmores probably took the most damage, but they still look plenty healthy. So should get a good harvest of Biltmore tomatoes as well. The carrots, they didn't mind the cold weather at all. In fact, they look like they enjoyed it. You should be harvesting these before too long. They're not quite big enough yet, but the tops look great. And the dill is also looking pretty good. Starting to put on some heads. And the onions are looking fantastic, which is good because I've got 3 beds of onions, and I also have onions placed around a lot of the barrels. So we got quite an investment of onions this year. So I'm hoping for a pretty nice harvest. The jalapenos, a little bit of damage from the cold, but they're looking good. They're looking healthy. These jalapenos I tried to carry over from last year, they don't look like they're going to do anything. I don't think that's necessarily due to the cold, but probably going to purchase a few more jalapeno plants and take these out and put them in. The Anaheim peppers are looking great. And the Big Jim peppers are also looking good. Pretty happy with that. And the artichoke plant is doing great. It just loves this time of year. It really grows huge. It'll probably get about twice this size. Haven't gotten any artichoke flowers yet, but maybe this year. And one of last year's eggplant It survived all the cold weather, and it should produce this year as well. Got a few cabbages left yet in the garden, and we have about 2 gallons of sauerkraut in the house getting sour. I'll probably need to can that up within the next day or two. I tried covering up some of these banana pups, and I think although they all didn't make it, there's enough out here that we'll get some trees started again this year. And the leeks had no problem with the cold weather. They're growing fine. The yellow bell peppers are looking good. They've got some flowers. And the sugar rush peach, they also survive no problem, and they're in flower as well. The last time we were out in the garden, the navel orange tree had a few flowers, but today it's just loaded with flowers. And I'm sure all the cold weather is done now, so we should get a real nice harvest off this navel orange tree this year. And the Meyer lemon also. In our last garden video, it had a few flowers on, and now it is just loaded with flowers. So looking for a great harvest on these this year as well. And the grapefruit tree is full of flowers as well. And I also have 3 orange trees over here by the grapefruit trees, and they're just beginning to flower. Not quite as far along as the grapefruit and the Meyer lemons, but looks like this is going to be a pretty nice harvest here as well this year. And last year we started a fig tree out here by the grapefruit tree as well. We got 1 fig off of it last year. This year I think it's going to do quite a bit better, but we shall see. What are you doing, Comet? Huh? I don't think there's anything up that tree. So to me, it's key to get my tomatoes and peppers in as early as possible. Always shoot for the first week in February, and we made it again this year with just a little bit of trouble, but they're all coming along just fine. They're beginning to flower, and we should have fruit soon. And it's important because by the middle of May, it's really too hot for tomatoes and peppers here at Deep South Texas. The tomatoes don't make it at all. The peppers will sort of linger on, and if you can keep them around till the fall, you'll get some more small peppers, but they really slow down during the heat of the summer. So getting them in early is important. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it that thumbs up. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again next time.